Good morning.
Good morning, Sean.
Did you have enough stuff for all your ducks?
Yes,
Easy,
sir.
huh?
Extra. Easy ducks.
Well, yeah, they're pretty short runs. I just always order one for each.
You got any shoe covers in your truck?
I do. You need some?
That's because they don't want us to walk in the carpets.
Yeah, I got a bunch. I'll get you some. Hey, Alex has some time this morning to go through his van. I told him, take an hour or two this morning to stop.
Did you get it right here?
He's going to.
Okay. Yeah, I patched it. He needs to paint it.
All right, so my name is Sean. I've been in this trade for 32 years. I actually started working with my mom and dad back in 1991. They owned a heating and air business up here in our high desert. I've been working with Matt at AC Plus going on 5 or 6 years. Probably one of the best companies I've ever worked for. They are a true family-owned business, take care of their employees like family, and we also do the same for our clients. We don't like to take advantage of folks. There's actually times that we'll help out people that can't afford to fix their air conditioners. We will sometimes just do it for them. But I just like the fact that I'm working in my local community that I live in. I've been up here 51 years in Victorville, born and raised, and it's nice to be working in my community again. So we're heading over to Luis Gonzalez's house. He has a no cooling call going on, so we'll get there and troubleshoot and hopefully get him fixed today and get him some cooling. What's that?
Next door.
Oh, are you Luis?
Yes.
I'm Sean. So it appears like it's just going to be a run capacitor. Let me show you here. So what happens is the compressor motor's not starting, so that's why you got no cool air. What we're looking for here is two numbers. We got 45 and 5. 45 should be for the compressor, 5 should be for the condenser fan motor. In my Herm, I should see 45. And you're gonna see there's no numbers projecting. If I look on the other side that's supposed to be 5, it's only at 1.8. So definitely needs to be replaced. So we always document and take pictures to put them onto our records. So that way when clients call in to ask what we've done, we can show them and explain to them what we're actually doing. So again, if you go between your common and your Herm, we should see 45, which there it is, 45. So what this does is it keeps the factory bracket, because this is a universal capacitor and it's smaller physically. This is the universal or the factory bracket. So next time if we get a large capacitor, we can just open it back up and put it back in place. This way it locks it down for safety. Now we push this in, we should see the motor start. Can you do me a favor, go in the house and turn the thermostat on for cooling? So here we're just gonna blow all the dirt and contaminants out of the electrical compartment. That way it keeps it clean. And then we're also gonna put a sticker on his unit with our phone number, so that way he remembers who to call in the future. I am Sean. You Andrew?
Yes, sir.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hey, Doc.
Here's a card for you as well.
Oh, cool.
So is your unit on the rooftop or on the ground?
On the back.
Perfect. Let me grab all my stuff.
I opened the gate. I got a little dog. I brought him inside.
Thank you. You'd be freezing your butt off way too quick the rest of the year.
Oh, that'd be heaven. I like it cold.
Me too. I keep my house at 73 all day, even when I'm not there, and I put it at 67 when I go to bed.
Yeah.
And
That's the way my wife goes. She puts a blanket on.
Yep, I love it. I'd rather cover up and be chilly than roast in my own house.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not either.
I like my chicken from Tennessee. I'm kind of nosy myself.
Dirty, dirty.
Damn.
How's that look? A little better?
That looks magnificent. What a difference.
You want to get a shot of the inside here so we can show the clients what a tune-up actually does for them? Now we got clean coils, system's gonna run much more efficiently, saving the client energy. Trying to snap the top back, line everything up.
You can see, look, the sides are so I never until I seen this come.
What's that?
I never heard of them until I seen this.
Yeah, they're actually owned by a company named Daikin, and Daikin is the world's largest manufacturer of heat and air conditioning equipment. Yep. Actually setting up a safety cones for people to be able to see us so they don't hit our vehicles, and it also brings attention to the vehicle so they have to look and go, oh, I need to get my AC checked. But number one, for safety. Yep, it's probably just going to be right here. So typically when they're working fine and then all of a sudden just stop, it's usually just a part that fails.
Okay, good.
May I move the barbecue? So the client stated that this was working about 5 days ago and then just all of a sudden stopped. I'm going to guess it's probably another run capacitor, which again is very common, but we'll find out here in a minute. And it's at 48, which actually means it's good. This should be 5, which it's 4.89, so it's going to be something else. So we'll put this back together and get it running and see what happens. So after checking that run capacitor at the air conditioner and further talking with the client, they stated that the airflow stopped blowing, so we need to go into the attic to check the blower on the furnace. Always want to take a drop cloth in so we keep their floors clean. Our poor installers, they're in attics all day long. Check in here is the run capacitor for this blower motor to see if it's bad. So it is dead. So it's just a bad run capacitor. We just need to figure out what the size is and install a new one. All right, so we're going to mount this new capacitor in an area that's easy to service and work on compared to where it is from the factory. Nice and tight. Now you can actually work on it. All right, so we're going to just use a set of jumper wires to test to make sure that the blower does turn on. And there you have it. You can hear that it's running. So that's a good sign. So she's working. Put this back on and we'll have the client turn the air conditioner on and we'll check the temperatures. So we're making sure that the temperature split is correct. So the difference between what's coming into the unit, which is the return, and what's going out of the unit, which is your supply. And what we're looking for is about a 20 to 25 degree difference, but we just started it up, so we got to let it run for a little bit to make sure it's good, which we should be good because we're at 77 on our return. We're at 56 on our supply. We're good. They are fixed. So here we are in Spring Valley Lake in Victorville. We are heading to a new client that has a problem with their air conditioner. It's not cooling. So we'll have to go and give a diagnostic and see what it could be. So this is the last call of our day. We had a good day today. We were able to get a lot of people fixed where in this 105 degree weather, now they're comfortable in their homes. They can sleep tonight and not have to worry about suffering for another evening. Hopefully this last call goes just as well. In these kind of heat waves, they fail left and right. This is probably the most common repair that we do.
And you can just tell just by the.
I can tell by pushing it in to see if the motors start. Just humming. So what I want to do is check this run cap here, but I can tell by looking at it, it's swollen. But I'll check it with my meter and show you. So it's rated at 45.5. So if you want to come over here and look at my meter, I'll show you. So between common and Herm, I should see 45. It's dead, nothing. Between common and fan, I should see 5.
Nathan.
Completely dead. So let me go grab a new one, and then I'll show you what the readings are supposed to look like. And a good indicator of a refrigerant leak is you're running it, and through the season, you're noticing it's slowly going downhill in performance, taking longer to cool the house. But the way you described was it was working great and then just stopped.
Yeah.
That's typically just a parts failure.
Okay.
Yeah, you should never have to add refrigerant because it's a sealed system. So we're checking temperature splits here to make sure that the system's cooling properly. Yeah, you got 89 degrees going. So I want to see about 69 coming out of these. 20-degree difference. There's 73, 71, there's 69. Working perfect, you got a 20-degree split.
Perfect.
It's just going to take, so you got to figure every 1 degree of cool down, 20 minutes.
Oh wow.
So it's going to be hours of nonstop running because everything in the home is heat soaked.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But let me go type up the invoice. You're going to do a card?
Yep.
I'll be in a little bit. Another hard day at work.